In this section, we'll be covering the Global Shipping Program, what it is and why you should actually use it to increase your sales to the next level. First off, you can sell your items to 101 countries. It is easy one-step shipping process and it has built-in seller protection, which means now you're protected even if you ship it and the package actually gets lost to its destination. So here is what you have to do. It is a very simple thing. First off, sign up for the Global Shipping Program. And next, when you're actually shipping the item globally, all you have to do is very simple. The item has to reach its destination in United States, in Kentucky, and that's it. They take care of all the paperwork for you. In fact, they even repackage the item to make sure it gets shipped to its destination safely and securely and fast. So this is a very, very good benefit for you to actually join. If you never joined this program, you should definitely do so. It's going to increase your sales to the next level. You'll get a lot more international sales. It is easy to do, no more paperwork, and best of all, it gives you seller protection. So let's watch the video and see what is the global shipping all about.
There's a big world of customers out there. The Global Shipping Program puts them in easy reach. Once you've sold your items, all you have to do is send them to the US Shipping Center. The program does the rest, combining leading technology, a high-capacity shipping hub, and a global network of carriers that ship to 64 countries and counting. You can now sell globally with confidence. Located in Kentucky, the Shipping Center handles tens of thousands of packages a day, 6 days a week. It can process over 15 million packages a year. Packages are prepared for international shipping and handed off to a carrier within 1 day of receipt. As demand increases, the program plans to add capacity with new shipping centers. Here's what happens when a packaged item arrives. First up, check-in. Each package is scanned to validate order status, then given an inventory tracking label. After that, dimension and weighing equipment measures each package precisely, enabling more accurate shipping information. Next, processing. Key package details, such as country of origin, number of items, and destinations are recorded. Tracking information is added. Packages may be opened to gather information for customs processing and to help ensure safe transport. After that, packages are sorted by the proper country, region, and carrier. Shipping experts complete the customs forms, which means fewer delays in processing and delivery. Last stop, shipping. This is where the final preparation happens, including ground and air scheduling. Plus, import charges are paid to help move things along smoothly. Once packages leave the shipping center, international tracking kicks in, so you and your buyer can check delivery status right up to arrival. The Global Shipping Program works with leading international carriers, which helps ensure that your items arrive safely at their destinations, and that your global buyers can shop confidently, thanks to a first-class shipping experience. Now you can expand your marketplace to millions of potential buyers all over the world with the Global Shipping Program.
In this section, I will be showing you how to set up your Global Shipping Program. It is very easy to do. First thing you have to do is to press on account in your eBay preferences. After you press in account, you will see a menu that looks exactly like this. In this menu, you have to go down where it says Site Preferences and press on it once. Once you press on Site Preferences, you have another menu that looks exactly like this. In this menu, you have to go down until it says Shipping Preferences, and now we are pressing on the right side where it says Show. And here is exactly what we actually been looking for. In the shipping preferences, there is an option that says Offer the Global Shipping Program. You're going to be pressing on Edit. And now we're going to be going in here and pressing that we'll be using the shipping program for new eligible listings, and we'll be customizing international shipping for some items. And here you have to press on Opt in, and it's going to allow you to get into the Global Shipping Program within the next 24 hours. Here is something that's very neat, and I bet a lot of you didn't even know about how to get your item to actually sell in the global marketplace. Now, a lot of you probably know something about this, but here is a trick that's going to get you even more sales, especially when it comes to shipping it globally. Now, if you're doing it wrong, here's what's going to happen. Let's say you ship an item internationally. If you ship an item internationally and it's not in a global shipping program, here's what's going to happen. You have to pay around 16, sometimes even 30 or 50 bucks to ship this item internationally. That's going to be a lot of money. So for example, if you're shipping an item and you are in a global program, but the item itself doesn't qualify for the global program itself, now you have an issue because the item gets sold, but now you're stuck with paying the fee to ship it internationally, and that might actually cost more than the item actually is worth. Or somebody pays for the item itself, they pay for the shipping of it, and you underestimated the shipping. So now you're stuck with the humongous bill of shipping this item. So there's one thing that you can actually do. In the shipping details, go into Edit. By going into Edit, there is this one menu that you have to do. That is a really cool menu here. And let's go down all the way and show you what I mean exactly. So for international shipping, all you have to do is to press on Send it to a global center, and the rest will be taken care of for you. And here is another option, the alternative international shipping option. So let's say, for example, this item cannot be sold in the global shipping program. Make sure there is no alternative shipping checked here. So that means that this item, if it's not qualified for the global shipping program, it's not gonna sell at all. And that's a good thing, because you don't want to be stuck paying a humongous fee to ship this item internationally. But here is a little thing that you could do. You could, for example, to change it to the same cost to our buyers and estimate how much it's going to cost you to ship it internationally. But here is the big problem by using this service and shipping it internationally. Now you're not really protected, because when you ship it to the global shipping program, that's all you have to do. All you have to do is to ship this item from your location to the global shipping program that's located in the United States. Now, if this item doesn't get to its destination, because the global shipping program actually sent it to that location and it doesn't end up where it's supposed to be, that's their problem, that's not yours. You are totally covered. But here's the problem: if you are using the alternative international shipping options, you're shipping this item to them using your own service, which is Priority Mail International, and it doesn't get to the buyer, now you're stuck with the issue. It's up to you to prove that this item actually got to them. And if they claim it didn't, you know who eBay is going to side with? It's going to side with them. It's going to tell that you actually didn't send it out. They always side with the buyer, not the seller, which means there is no reason for you to even do this. There is no reason for you to go about and ship it yourself internationally, because there is a high chance that you're going to get scammed. Now, there is another thing that you could actually do here that's a little bit different. Let's say you still want to ship it internationally, but you don't want to take a chance in certain countries. So what you could do is choose custom locations. By choosing custom locations, what you're doing here, you're just sending it to countries that you want to do business with, and you're ignoring countries that you do not want to do business with. Here is additional service. So you can send them worldwide, but if you don't want to send it worldwide, you want to avoid certain places, you can definitely do this. You can just send it to Canada, North and South America, or just Europe. Whatever place you want to actually do business with. And you're avoiding by sending it to places you don't want to do any business with whatsoever. You can even exclude shipping locations if you actually want to. You can actually create that. So you press on creating exclusion zones, and now what you can do here, you can exclude shipping to Alaska and Hawaii, because that's going to cost you extra money. Because now you're not shipping it in the United States, you're shipping it outside the United States. And by shipping a heavy item outside the United States, you have to pay extra cash for it. So you can do that. Another thing you could do is exclude certain international locations that you don't want to do business with. So check whichever ones you don't want to do business with, and it's not going to ship to those locations as well, because you don't want to ship it to a place that you know it's going to rip you off. Now, for example, you can just press on the country itself and choose which specific country you don't want to ship to. So if you have a lot of problems with one specific country, or you know that certain countries actually go and scam you a lot more than others, just go about and check that you are not going to ship to those countries. Another additional detail that you could do is you can exclude shipping to PO boxes. What is a PO box? Someone might actually ask. What it is, it's very simple. When you go to the postal service, you can rent out your own shipping box. If you don't want people to ship item to your location where you actually live in, you want to actually ship the item itself to the PO box where you go and pick it up. Now, a lot of people actually do this. A lot of businesses like to have something shipped directly to the PO box instead of doing business at their house location, which may or may not be secure. So by you checking this item that you don't want to ship to the PO boxes, you're actually eliminating a bunch of potential clients. Here is another thing that I have a tip for you. Instead of excluding an area like Hawaii and Alaska, you can put in the description of the listing itself that you will ship to Alaska and Hawaii if they include extra funds for you. They have to contact you before they actually do this. So that's usually what I actually do. I put it in my listing that I don't ship to Alaska and Hawaii unless they contacted me first. I don't actually go and exclude it from the options, but I put it in my listing. So if somebody wants to ship this item to Alaska and Hawaii, they just send me an email, and then I respond to them and I tell them that it's going to be a little bit more extra to ship it to this location. So that's another thing that you could actually do to get a lot more sales, is to make sure you go into this list, make sure you put in which kind of countries you will do business with, which ones you are not, because it's really comes down to you. What you want to do with your eBay business and who you want to decide to do business with, because that's going to be your bottom line. If you ship it to places that are going to scam you or rip you off, that's going to go against your account, and to top it off, you're going to lose money. So it's a lose-lose situation for you, and the best thing for you to do is to check the required checkmark